right now on Fox 35 News at 10.
The Seminole County Sheriff's Office, the FBI, and FDLE need your help to identify the man who called in 3 phony bomb threats last Friday. If you know who he is, you can get $10,000. Now here's that 911 call.
911, do you need police, fire, or medical?
Listen very closely.
I'm sorry?
Listen very closely.
All right.
We placed 3 bombs yesterday last night. Winter Springs Elementary, Pkwy Elementary, Blvd Elementary. The bombs are made of cell phones, police scanner, and somebody watching to connect remote from a safe distance.
Okay, so you placed the bombs at each school, is what you're saying?
There's 3 bombs, and 1 in each of the schools.
Okay.
We'll call you back with our demand.
Seminole County elementary schools were evacuated as a precaution. No bombs were ever found. 3 new bomb threats in Lake County today. Hundreds of students at South Lake High School, Claremont Middle School, and Gray Middle School were evacuated as police searched the schools. No bombs were found. Sheriff's deputies say it's too early to say whether the Seminole County bomb threats are connected to the ones in Lake County. So joining us now for some insight is legal analyst Stephen Kramer. So Stephen, what are the penalties for people who call in bomb threats?
Sure. If somebody calls in a fake bomb threat, the society views that as a very serious crime, and the charges that are involved are very serious. It's actually a 2nd-degree felony, and if you're convicted of it, you could be sentenced for up to 15 years in prison.
And you said it's actually a little bit different depending on how old this person could be, right? Well,
anytime you're dealing with a school situation, there's a possibility that it might be somebody that's a student or student age, meaning under the age of 18. If you're charged as a juvenile, or if an individual is charged under the age of 18, then they can actually be charged as an adult.
So luckily no one was hurt in this incident, but of course it all does come back to money. Can agencies go after these people who call in threats so they have to pay back all the money spent on the investigations?
Well, you know, these types of situations, we've seen recent history, what can happen in schools. We take these situations very seriously. The schools do the right thing. Law enforcement does the right thing, but there's an incredible cost when you've got to evacuate multiple schools, when you've got to evacuate every student, when you have to bring in law enforcement, when you have to bring in other emergency support. There's a huge cost there. And one of the things that our law does is, in addition to providing for prison time and convicting somebody as a felon possibly, the law can force people to have to pay restitution. So if somebody's convicted of calling in a hoax bomb threat, they can actually be compelled to pay for the cost associated with that fake call. Gotcha. And that can be very expensive, as you know.
Yes, good to know. Stephen Kramer, thanks so much.
Absolutely. Thank you.